Hey everyone, welcome to devverse. Stop everything you are doing right now. Your React or Next.js application may be exposed to a zero-auth remote code execution attack. That means a hacker anywhere in the world could run any command they want on your server without logging in, without authentication, and without even leaving a trace. Isn't a theory, my friend. This vulnerability is confirmed. And if your app runs on any server, React server components or the Next.js app router, your server might already been compromised. Let's talk on it right now. On December 3rd, React, Next.js, Vercel, and multiple security agencies like Cisco announced a catastrophic vulnerability, the kind we haven't seen in years. Two new CVEs dropped. Now, what are CVEs? Critical, vulnerability errors, right? So this two CVEs basically one is React Server RCE. Now, what is this React Server Components RCE? Basically, like RCE means remote code execution. So someone, the person who has infected, this vulnerability, he can basically take the control of your system, or he can execute any code on your server without any permission or without any authentication, right? And there is one more CVE, that is Next.js vulnerability built on top of the same flaw. So these are the two CVEs recently got dropped, and these are rated CVSS 10, right? And the highest value of the CVSS is 10, and it has the top most point, right? So this is a very very high threat, right? Now, what is CVSS? It's called Common Vulnerability Scoring System, right? And its highest value is 10, and the CVE, or the its score right now is 10. So it's very very important and critical threat right now, right? This is the maximum possible severity, right? So let's see, like, this attack doesn't require a login token or a session or real user any permissions on your system, right? uh, the hacker basically just sends a crafted HTTP request, and your server executes the code, right? Downloads the malware and steals the data of your whatever you have on your server or on your React application, maybe your secret key, your client API keys. All these things are compromised right now, right? Who is actually affected? If you use any of this, like, let's say, paired, like, like, let's say, just pay attention to this one, right? If you're using Next.js 15.x or 16.x or app router, uh, like React Server Components or React Server Dome Webpack or React Server Dome Turbo Pack, even if you think your app is safe, if it uses RSA anywhere, it's not anymore, right? And basically, let me explain how this attack works, right? Basically, this vulnerability sits inside how React handles serialized payloads, packets the client, basically the packets the client sends as a part of the React Server Components. The flight current protocol attackers discovered they could send a malicious flight payload that triggers unsafe decentralization, allowing remote execution of arbitrary code. That's right. Your UI rendering protocol can give attackers shell access to your backend. Um, who did this is a genius, but still, um, this is the biggest threat right now that we have right now, right? From your UI getting the access of your whole backend, it's literally very dangerous, right? So what basically you can do right now is pause all your deployment, stop your CI, block external access if necessary, and what you can do to resolve all these issues, you can use these versions of Next.js and React that are flashing on the screen right now, right? I will be like, put all the link of this thing in my description box. You can open this blog, and you can use these versions to solve your issues. Like, now you can upgrade, like, if you're using React version 19.0.1 or 1.2 or 19.2.1, right? Or in Next.js it is 15.5.7 and 16.0.7 or newer. Then or you can simply run this. They have created basically a CLI for this one: npx fix react to shell next. And after updating this thing, you just redeploy, change your secrets, your API keys, everything, right? And this should fix the issue, right? what I'll say is simple: patch your apps, update your dependencies, tell your entire team, your friends, if they don't know about this one, share this video with them, let them know about this threat. And even if you are using a React or Next.js in production, treat this like a real incident, not a routine update, right? um, so I hope you find this video helpful. This is a very small video I made, but still it's very important, that you need to change, upgrade, your packages, or else, even if you, like right now Vercel and feed are handling these things by themselves. But still, like, if you are deploying your front ends on your own server and stuff, this is a risk. And even if you are using these versions in local machines, from local machines also, they can take the, through this payload, they can take your backend access. And that's a real, it's going to be create a real mess. So if you are a startup, or if you are building something, or it's related to some sensitive data, everything can be leaked. So make sure you patch everything. Make sure you upgrade your React and Next.js version to this particular versions that I mentioned already, right? So just share this video with as many people you can. Let them be aware of this threat, right? Thank you so much.